A Step into the Past Volume 18 Chapter 4. Book 18 Chapter 04 Undercover Agents. The moon is big and round tonight. Together with his wives, Xiang Xiaolong went to the garden to enjoy viewing the moon. Jing Shan and the others set up a campfire and began barbecuing good food. They felt like they are in the wilderness. Xiang Baoer has already learned how to walk. His steps are not steady, and whenever he falls, everyone is tickled and cheered for him, adding to the lively atmosphere. Shan Lan, Teng Yi, and their son were present too, and the two kids are having a good time. Sitting in a pavilion, Teng Yi and Xiang Xiaolong watched the kids playing and were filled with joy and satisfaction. At the same time, they realized that their peaceful gathering was the result of their hard work. It is the same in the past, the same in the present, and will also be the same in the future. Moved, Teng Yi remarked, "Another 2 nights later will be the duel between you and Guanzongzi. That fellow hasn't left his house at all and naturally did not show his face around Drunken Wind Brothel. You can say that he is doing his best to prepare for the fight." Xiang Xiaolong thought of Han Ji and asked, "Second brother is a Han native and has participated in the military before. Have you heard of this man named Han Ji?" Teng Yi's eyes flashed with surprise. How did third brother know of such a person? Xiang Xiaolong told him what happened today. His expression turning serious, Teng Yi explained, "Today, in terms of swordsmanship, there is no one better than Ji Xia, place in Qi, Sword Saint, Mr. Wang Yu, forget worries, Grandmaster Cao Quidao. Legend says that his sword skills has reached a godly level and can win without fighting. One of the main reasons Mr. Zhou is going back to Qi is to see him. Shan Rou is his closed-door disciple." Xiang Xiaolong had heard from Zhao Ji about this legendary man and was curious, what is his relationship with Han Ji? Is Han Ji also his disciple? Does that make him Shan Rou's martial brother? Teng Yi revealed, Cao Quidao may have set up a school in Ji Xia, but he is extremely strict when accepting disciples. As a result, his students do not exceed 100. He once told the king of Qi that among his disciples, only 3 of them learnt the essence of his skills. Han Ji is one of them, and from this, we can conclude that this man is not easy to deal with. Recalling Han Ji's snobbish attitude and marvelous sword skill, he inquired, "How old is Cao Quidao now?" Teng Yi responded, "It is rumored that he does Qi, energy, meditation, so he looks much younger than his real age. By the time he becomes famous, I am just a child. By calculating this way, he should be at least 60 years old." Thinking about the number 1 swordsman in Wuxia novels, Xiang Xiaolong's interest is piqued. "How I wish to visit him someday, but Tiandan will not welcome me." Teng Yi was humored, "Seems like you are more interested in Cao Quidao than Han Ji." Cao Quidao is not concerned about the character of his disciples, only their martial arts potential. In Han Ji is a tyrant who terrorizes the streets and kills anyone he fancies just because he is a member of the royal family. Like his buddy Lao Ai, he is a serial rapist too, and that is probably why they can click so well. Now that he has come to Qin to depend on Lao Ai, it is likely that he has run out of options and has to leave Han to escape punishment. Xiang Xiaolong laughed, "The more evil expert swordsmen there are, my 100 battle saber will be less lonely." "Second brother, your hands must be itching too." Teng Yi laughed, "Even if you do not get rid of Guanzongzi, these 2 men will fight it out sooner or later. Guanzongzi and Lian Jin's master is Zhao Jianzai. He once challenged Cao Quidao and lost his little finger in the duel. Since then, both schools are arch-enemies." Xiang Xiaolong joked, "Why did he name himself Zhao Jianzai, abstaining from using the sword? Isn't it a name that provokes comments?" Talented Lady Ji's voice sang out, "He is not the first one to use abstain in his name. Hubby must not underestimate him. After Cao Quidao, he is considered the next best swordsman under the sky. Otherwise, he would not have produced a disciple like Guanzongzi." Xiang Xiaolong joked, "There is also someone named Lian Wenzhuo, Drinking Mosquito, who has just come to Xianyang City looking for trouble. Ji Yanran came up to the back of the two men and leaned on Xiang Xiaolong's back. Looking up at the bright moon, she softly said, "I am the one whose hands are really itchy. Ever since I married you, you fought all my fights for me. It is so unfair." Xiang Xiaolong and Teng Yi exchanged a look upon hearing her words. Ji Yanran imagined, 2 nights later and it will be a three-way clash between Lu Bue, Lao Ai, and our hubby. The people of Qin values courage and whoever is the winner shall benefit tremendously. At least this is what the common folks will perceive. Teng Yi had an inspiration. It may not be likely, but will Lu Bue take the risk to eliminate everyone who is opposing him? With Meng Ao holding the military seal, they can hold the crown prince and empress hostage. It may cause chaos, but it is still a possibility. Xiang Xiaolong frowned hard and thought for a while, commenting, "Unless they have Wang Xi's support, otherwise, Lu Bue will not dare to do it alone." Since the Shangyang reforms, no one is allowed to have more family warriors than the imperial army. As long as the palace guards and imperial cavalry work hand in hand, Lu Bue dare not try any tricks. But it is better to play safe. Tomorrow, I will speak to Lord Chongping and Wang Xi just in case. Ji Yanran insisted, "Hubby must let us come to the banquet too and see how you fight." Xiang Xiaolong laughed, "How would I dare to leave you behind?" He sighed, "How I wish to make a trip to Qi. I can pay a visit to Shanrou and can also pit my skills against the best under the sky." Teng Yi advised, "You can think all you like, but if you really leave Qin, Lu Bue will surely know. He may even guess that you are going to Qi to assassinate Tian Dan. Qi will be waiting for you with all sorts of traps and ambushes." Xiang Xiaolong knows that he is not joking and shook his head with a smile. Ji Yanran suddenly recalled, "Lady Qingxiu is here in Qin." For a while, Xiang Xiaolong had no recollection of her and stared at Ji Yanran with a puzzled expression. Teng Yi is even more perplexed and asked, "Who is Lady Qingxiu?" Ji Yanran explained, "Lady Qingxiu is Chu's great general Doji's wife. As Doji wanted to marry Chen Sunning as a concubine, she left in anger and even swore to commit suicide if Doji steps into her residence. Do you remember now?" Xiang Xiaolong was finally enlightened. Lady Qingxiu is Lady Huayang's niece. That year, Lady Huayang had wanted him to pass something to her, but he had failed in his mission. Teng Yi pondered, "What is she doing here?" Ji Yanran answered, "It is Li Yanyan who sent her here, hoping to use her close relationship with Lady Huayang to resolve the issue over Premier Su's assassination. At the same time, she can bring Chu's princess home." Teng Yi wondered, times have changed. Does Lady Huayang still have a strong influence over the Qin court? Stifling her laughter, Ji Yanran shot Xiang Xiaolong a look and smiled, "How can there be no influence? Don't forget that our Grand Tutor Qin is Lady Huayang's confidant and she can definitely influence our commander Xiang. Lady Qingxiu is now staying at Sister Qin's residence. Just now, Sister Qin sent someone to invite her Grand Tutor Xiang to see Lady Qingxiu tomorrow at her place. Hubby, you must not decline." Xiang Xiaolong was annoyed, "Didn't your Sister Qin tell her that I have tried my best? Crown Prince will not attack Chu." Teng Yi laughed, "Why are all the names coming up? Your Grand Tutor Qin, your Sister Qin? What is going on?" Xiang Xiaolong and Ji Yanran looked at each other and burst out laughing too. Before Ji Yanran took her leave, she reminded, "I am not paying any more attention to both of you. If you dare, go ahead and disregard Sister Qin's invitation." The next morning, Xiang Xiaolong attended morning court. As usual, Zhu Ji is present and there is nothing abnormal about her. She must have gotten pregnant recently, and with the clothes covering up her figure, she is not afraid of being exposed over the next few months. The officials are busy discussing and analyzing different issues related to the Zhenqiu Canal, such as the finances, manpower deployment, and the relocation of the affected residents. Xiang Xiaolong had no idea what they were talking about and was completely bewildered. Naturally, he remained silent throughout. After he endured the entire session, court finally ended and he was dragged to one side by Wang Xiai and Wang He. Wang Xiai began, "The timing is perfect. After the morning deadline tomorrow, Xiang Xiaolong can bring little June to the Lu residence and pay your respects to Mr. and Mrs. Lu. You can discuss with them the details regarding the dowry and the wedding ceremonies." Wang He shuddered, "It is really too coincidental." Lu Gong's mourning period ended exactly on Lu Bue's birthday. Xiang Xiaolong can feel his own goose pimples rising too. Wang Xiai questioned, "Lord Chongping told me that both of you encountered a street brawl between men from the Premier Mentor residence and the Inner Custodian residence. Is it true?" Xiang Xiaolong nodded, "Both groups of men regard us as nothing. How I wish I can slaughter them on the spot." Wang He swore, "No matter what, we must grab the Imperial Infantry Commander post back to our side. But it won't be easy though." Wang Xiai frowned, "We can talk about this later. Has Xiaolong sent out the letter?" Xiang Xiaolong affirmed, "I already sent it out to Chu yesterday." Wang He cursed, "Lao Ai is now recruiting men and buying horses. He has also sent headhunters to the eastern states to recruit top swordsmen. With the Empress backing him, we do not dare to interfere. This fake eunuch is even more irritating than Lu Bue. Recently, in order to expand his residence, he forcefully took over the surrounding parcels of land. So infuriating." Xiang Xiaolong sighed, "The Crown Prince needs the support of Empress, so we all have to bear with it for the time being." He happened to see Li Si gesturing to him from afar that Xiao Pan wants to see him. After telling the two men about Teng Yi's guess that Lu Bue may create some trouble during his birthday celebration, he thanked them and hurriedly went to see Xian Pan. Besides Xiao Pan, Lord Chongping is in the imperial study too. After Xiang Xiaolong and Li Si paid their respects and got seated, Xiao Pan cheerfully started, "I want to introduce someone to you." All the three men were stunned. Xiao Pan sent his order and someone came into the study almost immediately. He paid his respects to Xiao Pan. After he stood up again, Xiang Xiaolong took a closer look at him. "This man is around 40 years old with a long body and a thick beard. He looks intelligent and scholarly." Xiao Pan politely invited, "Mr. Please have a seat." While everyone is still kept in the dark, Xiao Pan began introducing everyone and explained, "This is the famous advisor Mr. Mao Jiao from Jia. Lao Ai sent someone to invite him to Xianyang City. I shall let Mr. Mao explain to you the reason why he came all the way here." Mao Jiao plainly smiled, "I came here without any ill intentions. I wanted to check out the might of Qin personally and want to know why the eastern states are so fearful of it." Li Si grew excited, "What does Mr. think?" Mao Jiao coldly state, "The Crown Prince and I chatted for half a day. Our common conclusion is this: without eliminating Lu Bue and Lao Ai, Qin can never unite the world." Xiao Pan laughed, "I had wanted to give Mr. an official post, but after thinking further, I thought that it would be better if Mr. can work under Lao Ai and be my spy. I have to thank Mr. for agreeing so readily." Xiang Xiaolong is full of praise. At Lu Bue's side, he has two Xian spying for him. If they have this cunning and intelligent Mao Jiao undercover too, Lao Ai will be doomed for sure. At the same time, he can see that Xiao Pan is maturing as the days go by. Now, he knows how to use spies to his advantage. Li Si and Lord Chongping slapped their armrests in praise. After discussing their plans and future communication methods, Mao Jiao left. Xiang Xiaolong remembered Meng Wu and Meng Tian's issue and brought it up, swearing their loyalty to the Crown Prince. Since young, Xiao Pan has been sparring with them and knows them well. With Xiang Xiaolong's guarantee, he fully trusts them. But after thinking for some time, he still cannot come up with suitable posts for them. Xiang Xiaolong had a realization: when I kill Guan Zongzi tomorrow night, the Imperial Infantry Commander post will be vacant. No matter whom we propose, Lu Bue will object, and even Lao Ai would not want all three armies to fall under our jurisdiction. Only by choosing Mengwu or Mengtian will there be no objection. The other brother can follow his father to battle and keep us informed of any updates. This way, we are invincible. This time, it is Xiao Pan's turn to slap the armrest in praise. To Lord Chongping, he ordered, "Left Premier, try to arrange the two brothers to see me. Let me encourage them personally and assure their conviction." Just as he was leaving the palace, Xiang Xiaolong recalled Lady Qingziu's appointment and quickly rushed towards Qin residence. Qin Qing and Lady Qingziu were chatting in the hall. Seeing that he appeared as summoned, Qin Qing joyfully introduced them to each other. Lady Qingziu is wearing Xiang Xiaolong's favorite Chu dress with wide sleeves and intricate embroidery. The most attractive ornament is her jeweled belt that is shimmering with numerous precious gemstones. It may be due to Xiang Xiaolong's abrupt appearance that Lady Qingziu did not have her veil on, letting Xiang Xiaolong view her fine features. Probably due to her marital woes, she looks slightly unhealthy. However, it did not affect her graceful disposition, which separates her from other women. Her eyes are shining with intelligence and self-respect, making others respect her too. After he got seated, using her melodious voice, Lady Qingziu uttered some polite words of courtesy before gratefully thanking, "Grand Tutor Qin has told me everything. Luckily, we have official Xiang helping us to put in a good word in front of Crown Prince and prevented a war between Qin and Chu. On behalf of my country, I sincerely express my thanks to official Xiang for treasuring our friendship." Xiang Xiaolong was feeling funny inside. He thought that since this is the case, why did you still want to see me? Of course he put on a normal expression. Lady Qingziu plainly asked, "In actual fact, we have met before, right?" Xiang Xiaolong secretly thought that this is a top secret. Is it Li Yunyan or Li Yuan who told her this big secret? He was shocked. What makes Lady say this? As unassuming and unmoved as ever, Lady Qingziu replied, "Besides expressing my thanks personally, I asked to see official Xiang because I have to give you two presents. They are from Empress Dowager Li Yunyan and Lady Xiu'er, Guo Xiu'er. I heard from Grand Tutor Qin that you came back from Shaochun recently. Now that I have seen you personally, I can recognize you." Feeling extremely awkward, Xiang Xiaolong stole a peep at Qin Qing. Fortunately, she only batted an eye at him and did not blame him for flirting with other women. Composed, he admitted, "Since Lady has recognized me, how can I deny any further? Hey! Lady has sharp observation skills. That day, you did not even look at me in the eye, but yet you still managed to recognize me." Lady Qingziu smiled slightly and gestured to her attendant. Two exquisite boxes were presented and she explained, "Before I left, Empress Dowager summoned me to the palace and specially instructed that no one else must know about this. I hope official Xiang understands. Due to Li Yunyan and Guo Xiu'er's special status, they can only conceal their feelings for him deep inside their hearts, making him feel even more melancholic." Discovering that the two girls in front of him are scrutinizing his reaction, he frantically changed the topic, "How is Chancellor Li doing?" Lady Qingziu seems to be unwilling to talk about Li Yuan. She simply brushed off, "He is well. If you have the time, feel free to visit him in Shaochun. He will treat you with utmost sincerity." Xiang Xiaolong cannot find any more conversation topics with this nonchalant and icy beauty. He tried ending the interview, "When is Lady leaving for Chu?" Lady Qingziu replied, "After meeting Empress Zhu Ji tonight, I will leave for Chu tomorrow. I am not used to the climate here. I know that official Xiang has important things to see to and will not hold you back any longer." Xiang Xiaolong is won over by her diplomacy and tact. After winking secretly at Qin Qing, he turned around and left.